So are you hell-bent on a dude getting out after a certain amount of years so that he can reward you? What's up, y'all? So I just want to address things as they come. What's up, everybody? It's your girl B Octavia, and I am back with another video. Welcome to my channel. If you are new, my name is B Octavia. I'm 23 years old, almost 24 this month. My birthday is November the 30th, so save the date. You know what I'm saying? Save the date. And I am an entrepreneur. I am trying to figure out a different route to making my business smoother with inventory and everything. So I'm working that out. It's a work in progress, and I appreciate the encouragement because I did say something about it and y'all had my back per usual. And y'all gave me a lot of encouragement to really figure it out. So that's what I'm doing. And again, I appreciate y'all. So in today's video, I really want to talk about women, right? And I want to talk about what we allow and accept in relationships, all because we think that we are going to get something back. I want to tell you different examples of that and really what I learned from it, what I can take from it, and just overall how we as women can be more independent and how we can survive on our own, you know, or survive without a man, you know, survive without desperately wanting a partner for certain things, you know. And it could be validation within yourself, which you should look for that within yourself and not somebody else. It could be you're looking for that respect that you didn't get from any father figures that you had. And that's a form of daddy issues, right? And then there are women who accept certain things from men that they are dealing with or are in relationships with. They deal with the blow-ups, the attitudes on the daily, the disrespect because they feel like they are going to get something. And it could be your bills paid, get you a bag that you always wanted. It could be get you a car. Like, women even allow a man to constantly and consistently cheat on them. You know, the infidelity is at an all-time high, and it's something that some women do accept because he paid the bills. You staying there, you ain't got nowhere else to be, so he paying the bills, your phone bill is paid, your car note, this, that, and the fourth. Everything is taken care of that you want. So what can you really complain about, right? It's women that do a bid with a dude, you know. And a pure example of that is Gucci Man and Keisha Kior, or whatever you call her, whatever her last name is, I don't know. On social media, their relationship is very glorified as what a young woman should do in that position. And I get the whole, you know, business side of it where it's like, alright, he set aside this much, you invested into something and make much more. But we talking about really putting your life on hold and not only taking the calls, but making sure everything is straight for him. When do you have time to think about yourself? See, a lot of times men think that when a woman leaves them, you know, and it could be high and dry, but my thing is, are you thinking about what she needs? And I'm not talking about sex. I'm not talking about another man's affection. I'm talking about her actual needs. You know, self-care, checking on her mental. A lot of that shit is us checking on you. And yeah, you calling, but it's us reassuring you over the years. It's us making sure everything's straight for you, while doing all these other things. A lot of these women have kids too. So are you hell-bent on a dude getting out after a certain amount of years so that he can reward you? I wouldn't be thinking of it like that. I would be thinking of it like I'm doing time with him. And that's not really fair to me. That's not really fair to any woman. If you accept abuse just because he pays a certain bill or he pays all of the bills, that's not good enough. You should know that you are worth more and you can work just as hard or even harder so that you can not only get what you want, you can pay for what you need. If you are putting your life on hold and holding a nigga down that's in jail, all because you have this false sense of reality that when he gets out, he's going to reward you in the way that you want, though, you're wasting your time. It's not good enough. You got to have a really good reason to do some shit like that. You got to have a really good reason and let it be genuine love. Because, see, that I don't have nothing to speak about. You know, if a person truly loves another person, they'll go anywhere to see him. They'll go to any prison to see him. They'll go anywhere. But if it's not 100% love and you just thinking about materialistic things when life is really going on, and you thinking all these years down the road, do you know how much not only you can change, but he can change as well during that time? Do you accept infidelity because he has got you bags in the past and you don't want that pattern to stop? That's not good enough. Do you tolerate disrespect and aggressive masculinity, if that's the word? You know what I'm saying? I think I seen that on Iyanla. Aggressive masculinity. Do you tolerate that on a daily? Because it's not worth it. I'd rather not. I feel like a lot of women do this, and the sad truth is because, number one, they don't want to be alone. Male or female. We all get into this phase, and sometimes it's a phase and sometimes it goes on for, longer than I would say a phase should go on for. And the phase is this: not wanting to be alone, right? You feel like you're not good enough for a person if you're alone for a certain amount of time, or that something is wrong with you, and it might be, but not what you think. If you notice, because I've noticed over the years with different IG models, and so it was one that was bragging about all this shit that her fiance was buying for her, right? And then turns around when they get into a blow up and says he took away all of the shit. So what was the point? Think about it. If you bought it, then you would not have to give it back. Because some people don't like to give gifts back. But if I know somebody else bought it and they want it back, you want to be on petty time, I'm going to let you get that back, But some people don't be one, They be like, no, it's mine, even though you bought it and shit. It's not worth it. Because right when y'all get into it and it's justified for you to feel a certain way, your shit gets taken from you, and is it really your shit? No. I used to talk to a person who, he would buy little shit, you know what I'm saying, do little things, and my thing was, I've been this way for a while where I don't really like nobody spending no huge amount of money on me. I feel like I'm gonna have to do that too, you know what I'm saying? So, and it wasn't even huge, but, well, the minute that this nigga got mad enough, he just started bringing up all this shit that he was doing. Nigga, right when he started talking that bullshit, right? I thought about the situations, and it was almost like it was a trap. Because my thing was, say we in Walmart. We walking around Walmart. He like, oh, this will be good for this. Oh, this will be good for this for you. Oh, this will be good for this. You sure you don't want nothing else? You sure you don't want? No. Because I know how people are when they start to get you shit. And then he turned around and did exactly that. Bitch ass nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's typical. It happens. And that's why I'm good on that, you know. And you can't take everything that is offered to you, because sometimes it does come with certain terms and conditions that I'm not with, you know. I just feel like, bottom line, women have to really become more independent so that it's not so much bad that they tolerate from men, and it's pure love that they're getting and receiving so they can give it back. Because if a woman is giving and giving and giving, and emotionally, you know, and not even getting that emotion back, what is it for? It has to be for something materialistic. It has to be because they're doing something for you. Women have to become more emotionally satisfied with themselves, because that's number one. And, you know, not look at a relationship as something that you need to feel complete, because 9 times out of 10 that shit ain't gonna happen. And I don't want to burst anybody's bubble, but that's just what I've experienced. You know, when I got into those moods of wanting to be in a relationship because I felt like I needed it, I got into it, and it showed me I shouldn't have did that. You know, it showed me that I need to slow down. It showed me that, you know, I'm not doing this for the right reasons. And the minute that you start to say shit that you can't accept, they just back off. And that's cool. That's real cool. I actually like it like that, because it shows that you can't handle shit, and a lot of men want things on their terms. I'm not willing to do that. I'm not willing to be on your terms. Single mothers should never be on a man's terms, because I promise you, your child is not going to grow up loving you the way that you want. Your child is not going to grow up respecting you the way that you want. And that's just the real spill. Dating is a no for me at this point. I feel like if you in your early 20s, what you should be thinking about is building something so that, you know, your children, if you ain't got none, or your children, if you do, can be straight once you 30. You know, once they about, you know, saying, hey, we'll be living good. And that's my word. That's what I'm building here. That's what I want to do. So, with all of that being said, thank y'all for hearing me out in yet another video. It's your girl, B. Octavia, and I will see y'all in the next one.